Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mike and I am the founder of Radical Academy. Okay, so guys, in this video that I want to show you, there's something that I want to show you, and this something is about viruses. Okay, so viruses, they are everywhere. They exist in most of the time in computers, laptops, on your phones, and on any other electronic devices. Okay, so knowing that viruses are a threat to your computer security. Okay, viruses, they destroy your files. Viruses, they corrupt your system, the operating system. They do a lot of things to your files, and also the computer itself. So viruses, they are just something that you can't just run away from them. Okay, and more especially, I know some of you have been attacked by a lot of viruses, and you're just like, my laptop is going too slow, I don't know what is happening, and my laptop yesterday it was just fine. The time I bought this laptop is just super cool and it was like faster, like the speed of light. Okay, but what is happening right now? Okay, so now guys, just calm down. Okay, all those problems that you are trying to face, okay, because of the viruses that are annoying you. Okay, so in this video I want to talk about something that is very cardinal, and I'll also show you where viruses came from. Okay, and how viruses have been popping up, and also how you can just take care of them and make sure that your computer has no virus. Okay, so without wasting much of our time and also your time, I know you've got something to do, but I encourage you to watch. Just calm down, relax. Maybe if you got you can buy your Apple Max while is watching my video. I like my Apple Max, one of my favorite things. Okay, so if you too you like Apple Max, just buy one, and as you watch this video and see that you get one or two things that can help you to maintain the security of your system. Okay, so now let's start jumping now into the background of the viruses. Okay, so now this is a background. Okay, when we talk about computer security, the virus is reading threat. It can destroy a single program or computer system instead. The very first virus was created in the 1970s and was called the creeper virus. Okay, which affected computers and their opponent. In the year 1981, the first hacker-made viruses came into existence and spread through hard flop disk drives. Okay, so now I know some of you might not know what a flop drives. Okay, so the flop drives, these were the odd times kind of storage in a computer that they were used to store files. Okay, for example, I want to show you something that is so similar. Okay, so this is a hard drive. The hard drive, this is my external hard drive, the one I use for backing up my files, my everything. That is very cardinal. Okay, when my computer goes bad, I just grab this guy because it has, okay, the replicate of my computer files, the replicate of my computer system, and everything that I need, okay, just to get back on track. So now a flop drive also is also a storage device. Okay, just like this one. Okay, but in this generation, the flop drives are no longer in existence, but with those big companies like Apple, like Facebook, and other big tech companies, they are still using those. But for you and me, we can use the hard drive, and this is a SATA, by the way. Yeah, so this is an example. Okay, so if the virus is sitting on this guy, it simply means that all the files that are found on this guy, they will be corrupted. Okay, regardless of whether you like them, you don't like them, you'll find nothing in this guy. Okay, so that's the reason why I've made this video, because I don't want to hear people complain about viruses attacking them, viruses giving them a problem. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so they spread through Apple flop drives, Now, according to Information Technology Promotion Agency, the number of viruses increased from 52,151 in the year 2004. However, due to certain programs that completely eliminate the viruses, okay, this number was reduced to about 14,000, okay. So you can do the subtraction and see what was a decrease in percentage, okay. So they were decreased to 14,000 in the year 2010, and okay, so you can see the gap we've got I think so much high. The gap is too high. Okay, so now 57% of threats affecting your computer security are viruses, okay, and some of them might also include the trojans, hardware, malware, and also the worms, okay. But mostly what I've been trying to find out on people's computers is that their computers are being affected with the worms, okay. It's like the worm entering into your digestive system, okay, and you never know what it's gonna do to your body. So you just have to rush to the hospital and get some antiviruses, okay. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now it is viruses are tools of hackers to gain also unauthorized access, okay. Somebody, you are a big, you've got this run big companies, you are the CEO, maybe you got a big company that deals in technology. You've got maybe a private firm such as a banking system, a bank, and also you've got anything that you might have. So they are what we call hijackers or hackers, okay. They will create some viruses that is intended to corrupt your files and also to steal some of the private information, okay. So viruses, they are tools to penetrate into your system, okay. Viruses, they are programs that are created by programmers, more especially hackers, to have access to your system and see what they can get at the end of their objective, okay. It is important that you are aware of the different types of viruses that are affecting your computers, okay. So in this also video, I want to share with you the type of viruses. Though there are many, I can't cover them at the single go, so I decided to pick up the most happening and the most devastating viruses of the time, and especially for some of you guys. So there are a lot of viruses. You can just Google them and see what you can have, okay. So now the first virus is that is on my list is a resident virus, okay. A resident virus, this live in the RAM, okay. It can interfere with normal system operation, which can lead to the corruption of files and also programs. Number two, okay, before I come to number two, resident virus, okay, it's just sitting there, okay. It has occupied where the RAM operates, okay. So whatever the RAM does, the virus is interfering in the operation of the RAM. So that simply means that anything can corrupt, okay, in the operation of the RAM, okay. So that's why you find that a computer just doing itself, something like somebody is behind the scene, punching something on the keyboard, okay. But whereas the virus is in the inside the RAM, okay, and it's cutting most of the operation of the RAM, okay. So that is what is known as resident RAM, and that's your number one virus that you might experience also. And also number two on my list is this type of virus. It's a multipartite virus, okay. This type of virus can easily spread in your computer system, okay. When we talk about the computer system, okay, we are talking about the operating system, okay. Anything, okay, that is attached to the operation of the computer is an attribute of the operating system, okay. So once the operating system has been attacked, then you have got nothing to do but just to change the system. So this type of virus can easily spread in your computer system. It is very, very infectious, performing an authorized action in your operating system, in folders, and also another programs on the computer, okay. they have the ability to interfere both the executable files and the boot sector. Okay, so you have the hard drive where the operating system sits. Okay, so once you have the multipartite virus, they are going to interfere in the way the operating system performs. Okay, and more especially to interfere with the files, okay, that makes the system run, and more especially where the files that boots up your operating system or boots up the computer when it turns on. So this virus is gonna affect the boot sector, okay, because the boot sector is a file that enables the computer to power on. That is self-starting. Okay, boot sector, those are the files that enables the computer to turn on, and once those files are corrupt, then it means you have lost anything. If anything you had put on the hard drive and you had no backup, I'm so sorry, then you have nothing left with. Okay, so be careful with this virus. I think it's a most devastating virus, okay, because it deals with the operating system, and whatever you do is an heartbeat of the operating system working, because without the operating system the computer cannot function. Okay, so let's jump to number 3. Number 3, it's called the direct action virus. Okay, so just the word itself, direct action viruses attack certain types of files. Okay, typically the files that have got an extension of executable, meaning .exe or the .com files. Now the main purpose of this virus is to replicate, okay, the uninfect files in folders. Okay, that's why I'm sure some of you have experienced something like that. You delete this file, it comes back. You delete this file, it comes back, because that file has been duplicated, okay, for so many times that when you delete, another one pops up. When you delete, another one pops up. Okay, so direct action viruses, okay, they attack certain types of files, more especially the .exe. These are files that are executable like a software, okay, and these are the ones that are attacked. So take note of this virus. The main purpose of this virus is to duplicate and infect files in folders. Okay, you find that maybe, for example, you have a document folder by default. When you install the operating system, the document, the pictures, the videos, and also what else, yeah, whatever, you find that when you have this virus on a PC running, you find them like they are like the document is maybe 5 times in the same folder, and also the pictures, they have been duplicated maybe twice, and so on. Okay, so then if that happens on your PC, then I suggest, or I can say, you have this virus called the direct action virus. And also number 4 on my list, I've got the browser hijack. Okay, the browser hijack. This type of virus infects your web browser. Now on this one, I want to pay so much attention, because most of us, we can't run away from the fact that we go on the internet and browse different things on the internet. Okay, now the sources of the viruses that I'm talking about, the majority of them, okay, they run on the internet. Okay, because that is the easiest way to upload a virus, okay, and to infect your PC. Because whenever you run to your browser and do something, you put in domain, you find that some of the domains are attached to some viruses, and once you come across that domain, find that your browser will be just popping up like this one, the window pops up, this one, the window pops up, and you're just like, what? I just open one file and one window, how come I'm experiencing multiple open windows? Guess what? That's a virus. Okay, and it is called browser hijack. Okay, so this type of virus infects your web browser, in which it will bring you to different website. Okay, you open this website, it takes you to another website. You go to that website, it takes you to another website. and you'll be like, I don't want this virus, I don't want this website, but it takes it to another website. Okay, so just know that it's a browser hijack. Okay, now typically if you key in a domain name, okay, in the internet address bar, okay, I know some of you might not understand what a domain name is, but I'll make up also a video talking about what the internet is about and how internet works and what domain is. Okay, so now a domain is just a name of the website. Okay, the domain can be, for example, my website is www.radicalacademy.com. okay, so the domain name can be a .com, it is stand for commercial, or .org, organization, or .edu, education, and so on, just like that. .zm, that's a website referring to the country called Zambia. .uk, United Kingdom. Okay, so just like that. So now when you try to plug in the domain name in the internet address on the search button in the browser, like when you go to Facebook, you wanna plug in the domain name www.facebook.com. okay, so facebook.com is a domain name. Okay,